Okay, so let's start our class. Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to learn science and we will discuss the parts of a flower. Okay, so let's begin our class for today. The life cycle of a flowering plant starts with seeds. Okay, it begins with the seeds, and then seeds then grow into saplings. The seed, when we plant it, it becomes saplings, and then after that, the saplings then become a tree.
Teacher,
Yes.
which page?
Later, I will tell you the page later. You have to listen first, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then after becoming a tree, all right, there's it will become a big tree, and then after that, if it is old enough, a flowering plant will grow flowers. Okay, first it will become seeds, and then saplings becomes a tree, and the tree will have flowers, and then the flowers will become seeds. Okay. The flowers have four important parts that help in making new plants by sexual reproduction. Okay, they have four important parts and we will know those today. Okay, the first part is a stamen. Say stamen, everybody. Can you repeat after me? Say stamen.
Stamen.
Very good. A stamen makes male sex cells. Okay, it is called the pollen grains. The pollen grains are in the anther at the top of the filament. Okay, the pollen grains are in the anther at the top of the filament. Okay, remember, say stamen.
Stamen.
Okay, the stamen makes male sex cells. Remember, stamen is male. You know what is male? Everybody? You know what is male?
A boy?
A boy, very good. In the flowers, there is... Later. Later. Listen first, okay? Okay? Okay. If you want to follow with your book, I can... Page 60. 66. If you want to follow with your book, it is in page 66. Okay, page 66. But you should also look at my screen, okay, at the PowerPoint, at the presentation. Okay. We have the stamen, and the stamen is a boy, okay? It makes male sex cells, okay? So in the flowers, there's like boy and girl. The boy part is the stamen. Remember, stamen is a boy or male. Next is a pistil. A pistil makes female sex cells. Female sex cells, or it is called the egg cells. The egg cells are in ovules inside the ovary. Oh, the flowers also has ovary and ovules. Okay. The female part, the female sex cells. The female is a boy or girl?
A girl.
A girl. Good job. Very good. A female or a girl sex cells is in pistil. Okay, pistil makes the female sex cells. Remember, the boy sex cells or the male sex cells are made by stamen. Stamen for boy or male, and pistil for girl or female. Okay. Next. Okay, here are the parts of the flowers. Remember, we have the pollen grains, the anther, the filament, okay, and stigma, ovary. This is the ovary. The light green, that is the ovary. The ovules are the circles, okay, circles that that revolves the egg cells or that are around the egg cells. Okay, the filament is the style, and this is the it's like a line. Okay, okay, this is a filament. Next is the anther. The anther is the top. Okay, it can be seen at the top of the filament. And the pollen grains are like powder. You know what is powder? Um, it is very small. Okay, we call it pollen grains. Okay, now repeat after me. Say filament,
Filament.
anther,
Answer. Answer.
pollen grains.
Pollen grains. Pollen grains.
And this is the stigma. Okay, say stigma.
Stigma. Stigma.
Okay, and then ovary,
Ovary. Ovary. Ovary.
ovules, ovules,
Loose.
egg cells.
Egg.
Okay, in this flower, the egg cells are the yellow one. Okay, the yellow in the middle. Those are the egg cells. The stigma. Okay, as we can see, there's the ovary, ovules, and egg cells can be seen in one part. Okay, and then on top of it, there is a stigma. Okay, maybe it's still hard to remember now, but we can still encounter these terms later. Okay, so those are the parts of the flower. Okay, the stamen again is the male part of the flower. It makes male sex cells. Male sex cells. When you say male, what is it? Boy or girl?
Boy.
Boy, okay. It makes male sex cells. The stamen is a male sex, male sex cells. And then there are usually many stamens. And each stamen has pollen grains, the anther, and filament. Okay, these are the parts of the stamen. We have pollen grains, anther, and filament. Okay, say pollen grains.
Pollen grains. Pollen grains.
Anther.
Answer. Answer.
Filament.
Filament.
Okay, those are the parts of the stamen. The pollen grains. Okay. The anther is on the top of the filament. The pollen grains is like a powder. This is very small. These are very small. And the filament are this one, the line. Okay? It's like a line. Next, the pistil. Okay, pistil is the deepest part of the flower. It makes female sex cells. What is female, everybody? What is female? Boy or girl?
A girl. A girl.
A girl, okay. There's a female. Very good. In the pistil makes female sex cells, or it's called the egg cells. Okay, say egg cells.
Egg cells.
Very good. Okay, it makes egg cells, and then a pistil has the following parts: the stigma. Repeat after me. Say stigma.
Stigmas.
Ovary.
Ovary.
Ovules. And egg cells. Okay, very good, Smile. Everybody, very good. We have the stigma, ovary, ovules, and egg cells. I explained already what are those. The stigma is on the top of the ovary, ovules, and egg cells. The ovary is the this part, the oval one. The ovules are the circle ones that revolves the egg cells. The egg cells are in the middle of the flower. Okay? Okay. There are two types of flowers according to stamens and pistils. Okay, when we see at the stamens and at the pistils, there are two classification, or there are two kinds of flower. Two types of flower. The first one are the perfect flower. Say perfect flower.
Perfect flowers.
Okay, the perfect flower has both stamens and pistils. Example, the lotus. What's this? Say lotus.
Lotus.
This is a rice flower.
Rice flower. Rice flower.
This is an eggplant flower.
Eggplant flower.
This is a hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
This is a rose.
Rose.
And this is an orchid. And this is an orchid.
And orchid.
Okay. Okay. I will point my mouse, my cursor to something, to a flower, and then you will tell me what is the name. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What's this?
Eggplant flower. Eggplant flower.
Very good. Eggplant flower. What about this?
Rose.
Rose. Very good. What about this? Say hibiscus.
Hibiscus. Hibiscus.
Very good. What's this? Rice.
Rice flower.
Rice flower. Very good. What's this? Orchid.
Orchid.
Say orchid. Okay. What's this?
Lotus.
Say lotus.
Lotus.
Okay. In English, it's lotus. Okay. Very good, kids. Okay, and there are imperfect flowers. That means that they have stamens or pistils, but not both. They only have one sexual part, either male or female. Okay. Okay. First is a loofah flower. Say loofah flower.
Loofah.
Ivy gourd flower.
Ivy flower.
Star gooseberry flower.
Gooseberry flower.
Papaya flower.
Papaya flower.
And pumpkin flower.
Pumpkin flower.
Okay, very good. Those are the imperfect flowers. When you say imperfect, they are not perfect. They are not complete because they only have one sexual part, either boy or male or female. Okay? They are imperfect flower. Okay, so this is the life cycle of a flower. Okay, first, I said it in the first part, but without picture. Now, you can see already the picture and you will understand it even better. Okay, the first part, okay, there's a seed, right? There's a seed. And then, it becomes a sapling. Okay, say seed. And then it becomes a sapling. And then a new tree. Say tree. Tree will have flower. Say flower. Okay. And then the flower. Okay, this is what happens with the flower. The flower will have pollen grains. Okay. The pollen grains will move from anther to stigma. From anther, this is the anther, the top of the filament. This is filament. On top of it is called anther. Okay. And then, it will have pollen grains. And then the pollen grains will go to the stigma. Stigma is where the egg cells are. Okay. Okay. And then it will grow into a seed. The seed will have a sprout or the sapling, and then it will become a new tree. That is the cycle of the flowers. Okay. Okay. Sexual reproduction of a flowering plant starts with pollen grains moving from the anther to stigma. From the anther to stigma, and then these pollen grains move down the style, okay, the style to the ovary. The pollen grains then join with egg cells inside the ovules and fertilize it. Okay, and then when it becomes fertilized, it will become a seed. Okay, okay. So I hope you understand. Okay, this is it. Okay, this is called the process of pollination. In the stage one, the pollen grains move from the anther to the stigma. Okay, this is the anther. It is on top of the filament, and then it has pollen grains, and then the bees will fly and they will eat. How do we call it? They will eat. Um, they will eat from the flower, right? Alright, and then in their foot, okay, there will be pollen grains. They will carry pollen grains and then they will fly to the other parts of the flower. What will happen is the pollen grains will fall into the into the stigma, okay, and then it will go down to the ovary. Okay, stage 2, the pollen grains move down the style of the pistil. Okay, it will move down. It will go down to the style, and then the pollen grains will join with the egg cells and fertilize it. It will join the egg cells. The egg cells is in the middle or in the center of the flower. Okay. Okay, kids. Okay, the first part is pollination, the second part is fruition. Okay, hold on for a few minutes. Okay, so in fruition, it happens when the pollen grains fertilize the egg cells. The stigma and style will dry up. The stigma and style will dry up, okay? And then the sepals, petals, stamens, and pistils will also dry up and fall off. Okay, and then the ovary will form a fruit. Okay, the ovary, remember I'm going to show you this one. This light green one, this is the ovary, okay? Okay, it will form a fruit, and then the ovules will form seeds inside the fruit. This one, the ovules, the circle oranges will become the seed. Okay, when it becomes a fruit, the ovary will become the fruit, and the ovules will become the seed. Okay, remember kids. Okay. The seeds will sprout into saplings, and then it will become a new plant. That is the process of fruition. Okay, this is it. The ovary, okay, will become the fruit. The stamen will fall off. It will dry up, and then it will fall off to the ground. And then the petal will also dry up. That's why it's color brown or dark. It looks like grayish brown, and then it will also fall off. The stigma and style will also fall off. The sepal will also fall off, and the remaining will be the ovary and the ovules inside. Okay, the ovary will become a fruit. Okay, the ovary will become a fruit, and then the ovules will become seeds. Okay, remember the ovary, everybody, will become fruit. Say, repeat after me. The ovary will become fruit. Will become fruit.
Will become fruit.
The ovules will become seeds.
Where becomes seed?
Very good. Okay, the ovary will become fruit, and then the ovules will become seeds. Okay, you have to remember that. Okay. Okay, the ovary. This is the ovary, and it becomes a fruit. Okay. The ovary's wall becomes skin and flesh. Okay. The ovules will become the seeds. Okay. Again, the ovary will become a fruit. And then the ovules will become a seed. Okay? Ovary, fruit. Ovules, seeds. Okay? Okay. Now I want you to open your book to page 65. Page 65. And then you're going to draw the life cycle of a flowering plant. And while drawing, I hope that you will pick it up even better. You will understand it better. Okay? Okay, page 65. This is the life cycle of a flowering plant. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on for a few minutes. I shared a wrong screen. Okay, this is it. Can you see my screen? Okay, draw it in page 65. And then when you're finished, please raise your hand, okay?
Teacher,ปิดมาอยู่
Okay, next.
Teacher, finish.
Wow, very good. Okay, when you're finished and
Teacher,
very good. Okay, if the others are not yet finished, you can color it.
Teacher, finish.
Very good. Let's wait for the others. While waiting for the others, you can still color it if you want. What plant is that you draw?
Draw the same as the picture.
Huh? What plant is that?
Orange.
Okay, is that an orange? I think so. Yeah, it looks like an orange plant.
Teacher, finish.
Very good. Is everybody finished?
Teacher, I finish coloring.
It's okay. You can take your time later. But for the others who are still drawing. Okay, is everybody finished?
No.
Okay, let's wait for smile. Smile. So that's the three score. The three A, how to score, how to one, the A, and it's so in red surfaces. Very good. Good job. Good job. Okay. So everybody's finished? Everybody's okay, everybody's finished, I guess. Okay, I'm going to go to another slide. I'm going to stop the screen now. Okay. Okay, so today we learned the life cycle of a flowering plant and also the important parts of a flower. Okay. So is it easy, kids? Is it easy?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, some of you takes some of you takes it easy, some are not, some are having a hard time to comprehend or understand, but it's okay. Okay, it's okay. If you have questions, you can ask Teacher Lance. Okay, if you're having a hard time in understanding this, you can ask Teacher Lance about the parts of the flowers. Okay. So I hope that you learned something from Teacher Lance today, and also I hope that you enjoyed this class. That's it for today, everybody. You can say goodbye to your friends. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye teacher.
Bye bye, Pum.
Bye bye. Apa sih? Wah, takut ini.
Goodbye.